How do you go from having one of the best times of your life to having one of the worst times of your life? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Eric Pinkney. This video is about health and wealth. Let's get it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Eric Pinkney, owner of Pinkney Estates. If this is our first time meeting, please consider subscribing to my channel for weekly real estate investing content. Health and wealth. Okay. Now I'm going to talk about health and wealth, but not in the way you think. In my mind, in order to be wealthy, you have to be healthy. And it doesn't work the other way around, right? You can't be wealthy and not be healthy. You follow me? All right, cool. We on the same page. All right, so I just got out of the hospital. I've been there for the last 2 days now. For all the people who were trying to get in touch with me, all of the clients who couldn't reach me, I humbly apologize. It was out of my control. Did you know that I am a type 1 diabetic? Me either. God, man. Okay, so let me back this up just a little bit. Okay, so, all right, so we're freestyling right now, okay? We're vibing right now. You're behind the scenes. I feel like we know each other, right? Like I can talk like it's just us, right? Okay, cool. All right, so back up. I told you in my last video that me and my wife were celebrating our 9-year wedding anniversary, and we're gonna go to the Dominican Republic. So that was awesome, man. This is my first time being on a cruise. I didn't get seasick. Met a bunch of good people. Me and my wife had a blast. Now, this is where everything goes south. So we had an excursion booked off of the boat. It was like a mile hike up a mountain, like straight up. Like this is the incline right here, like straight up and down for real. And then at the top of the mountain, we take a little rest and then we slide down 7 waterfalls. Freaking amazing, right? Everybody was hiking up this freaking stairway to heaven trail. And one girl threw up. A couple of other people were just stopping on the side. Like it was horrible. Like I did not know that we were gonna put that much stress on our bodies on vacation. Like, no, I'm there to vacate. Like the waterfall's cool. Everything else, no, I'll do that when I get home. It felt like a tough man competition out there. We finally get to the top. Everybody's legs are shaking. Like, oh my God, can we slide down these freaking waterfalls so we can get to the bottom? That went well. The water was nice and cold. It was so refreshing. We went down to the bottom. I just start pouring with sweat, like sweating, like uncontrollably. And I'm like trying to cool myself off. I'm drinking Gatorade, water, everything I can find. So we get back on the boat finally, and my day is spent. I didn't want to do anything else that day. And then the following day, it was even worse. My wife brought down some white chocolate frappuccino mocha, whatever those things are. Those usually get me up like that. That didn't work. And I just laid down the whole day, our last day on the trip. So I felt terrible about that. Man, I need to get back in shape. As soon as I get back home, I'm getting into the YMCA. I'm getting back in shape. This is not gonna happen again. Okay, then Saturday comes, and then it's time to get on our plane to come back home. We missed our flight because we were the last people to get off the boat and the last one to get a freaking ferry guy, or what do you call those guys? Shuttle driver. So I'm like dragging ass through the airport. Like my wife is like, come on. I'm like, I'm trying. I don't know what's wrong with me. I usually man up through situations like this, especially that one. That's nothing. And then we got booked again for another, for a 5 o'clock flight. this is kind of funny. Wifey was like, yeah, so we could just sit here for like 4 hours. I was like, no. We booked this little Sheraton that was like right in the same corridor as the airport. And I was like, yeah, we're booking this for half a day. So soon as I hit the couch up there, boom, gone. Finally get back on the flight, book it back to North Carolina. Yeah, so the rest of that Saturday, it was pretty much the same. I was just drained. I was just drinking everything and relieving everything. So I thought I was well hydrated. Apparently not. So in the middle of the night, I'm puking guts everywhere. Like it was bad. At that time, wifey was like, okay, we're going to the emergency room. If she saved my life one time from appendicitis, I'm listening to her. You feel me? I went to the emergency room and they're like, yeah, your blood sugar level was like 672 or something like that. I'm like, I don't even know what that means. First of all, you're gonna have to break that down. Okay, anything over like 200 is like red flag. Oh shit. So I damn near went into a diabetic coma is what you're telling me? Man, so they were poking and prodding me. So the UNC hospital, they ripped my arm apart, son. Like, yeah! Yeah, so I felt like a biology project in there. They was like, Mr. Pinkney, you are a type 1 diabetic. What? How? Like, I'm 38 and I'm just now finding this out? I don't know. I guess it's rare. I don't know. Ask them. Apparently it happens like around the age of 40. Like, okay, so I'm a diabetic. I have to, man, they just gave me a bag and gave me a bunch of education on this stuff. Like, I'm still learning this stuff, y'all. Poker thingy, another AccuCheck needles, box of needles, the overnight needles, I guess. I don't know. This freaking James Bond looking thing here. All this is gonna take some getting used to. And then on top of that, I have to read instructions and like chart like every time I do this stuff. So it's, I don't know. Like, this is all new to me. This is what's been going on. I just want to keep you guys up to date. But yeah, back to the topic, health and wealth. So in order to stay wealthy, you have to stay healthy. Keep your eye on your lab work, your blood levels, your sugar levels, all of that stuff. You know, we got to get to this wealth together. I can't die yet. I got to make y'all rich. Anywho, toasty tip of the day. Toasty! Take care of yourself.